You told me that your love for me was not strong as it used to be, baby. You told me the money I received was nothing but just chicken feed, baby. Baby, you got me, you draw back, you told me to don't come back, don't talk like that. Pretty baby, don't talk like that.
Simon has not ever wavered in how he has operated his business. He's always treated customers the same way.
He's a fixture of the Des Moines area because people know the place, they know him.
They have a saying here, it's like where strangers become friends and friends become family, and that's definitely true.
My name is Hunter Wilson. I have worked for Simon better part of 15 years. He means a lot to a lot of different people, and it's hard to even kind of put into words how much he has impacted both employees, customers. Just the amount of relationships he's built with people has been pretty remarkable, and it's his ability to make people feel comfortable that is such a unique trait. He's better than anybody I've ever seen do it. I'm not just saying that because he's, you know, a close friend of mine, like a brother. He has this innate ability to make people feel welcome, and that's been probably one of his best gifts, I would say, in terms of running the business, because I always joke, I say the food's good, it ain't that good, but you know, why do people keep coming back? A big part of it is because of him and how he is able to make people feel when they walk through the door.
My name is Norm, and I just don't feel comfortable here without a glass of wine in my hand, so let's get that out of the way. So I can tell you that the first time we were here is January 25, 2012.
Do you have any idea how many times we've been here since then?
I did look through the journals. We've been to Simon's 355 times. If you do the math, that's one Simon's visit for every 13.3 days. And standing in line 355 times, or a little bit less than that. Everybody has the same feel-good story about coming here.
Get over here! Come on!
I'm Todd Anthony.
Julie Anthony.
We've been coming for 7-8 years.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think so.
This place is because of Simon. I feel like I feel safe sending friends, family from out of town. I know they're getting taken care of. I mean, if it wasn't for Simon, he could serve McDonald's here and people would still come, I think.
Yeah, he just makes everybody feel like they're his friend, I think. Makes everybody feel important, I think, when they're here. The one thing I guess I first noticed when I was here is like he walks everybody out the door. Like he sees somebody leaving, he's gonna say goodbye, and I'm like, you just don't see that.
My name's Mick Grossman. I've been coming to Simon's, well, I've known Simon since he was like 17 or about there through hockey. I've been coming here since day one. The experience is, I don't want to say second to none, but you know, it's hard to not say that. And when I tell people about it, they all agree, and you know, from the red velvet cake on down.
I'm Craig Goheen, Simon's dad.
And I'm Michelle Goheen, Simon's mother.
Simon was pretty much just out of high school and stuff like that, and he was, you know, gonna go to school. Like, went out to DMAC and took some classes and kind of was horrible at it. He was working at the time at Limeys, which was a bar and restaurant down in West Des Moines. They taught him, you know, everything about the kitchen and stuff like that. And we had a bakery at the time, and we sold bread to both Limeys and to J. Benjamin's, which is the original restaurant.
He started it when he was 21, and he's an only child, so we put our whole family in it, and Simon ran the restaurant and we ran the errands.
While it's changed, it's stayed the same. So it's evolved, but in a way that has just really, it's been fun to watch and grow and see it really take off. Whether it's Simon, the staff, or even the people that come in, it truly feels like a family, and that's part of why it is so special, because, you know, how can you create that environment, you know, when you're actually not, you know, we're not blood related, we're not, you know, but there's so many shared experiences. We've spent so much time together. It is a big part of, you know, everybody's lives, you know, specifically the kind of the co-workers. There's just this kind of weird camaraderie that we've always had, and it's truly unique, and very thankful for it.
During COVID, one of our best stories ever was they were obviously closed for a while, and then when they reopened for takeout only, we had the idea, the parking lot obviously is not going to be full over there. We brought our own tablecloth, chairs, wine, yeah, everything we would need for dinner. We would come in here, order the takeout, carry it through the parking lot, and sit out there.
He has created a community, you know, from his restaurant, and there's, you know, people sit around, and next thing you know, people who don't know each other are friends, and like I said, friends become families. You know, I've seen people that have come in for dinner and the line was too long, and he heard where they were going, so Simon hopped in his car and went to that restaurant to buy their dinner because they couldn't eat at his restaurant. You know, it's a little beacon of light for this corner.
Wide variety of customers, young and old. Simon's got a lot of friends from different things that he's done through his life. And then there's people our ages that come in and, you know, they just feel like he's almost their kid. And I think a lot of it was because they came in when when he first opened and stuff like that. So they kind of grown up with him.
I think they found just a really comfortable rhythm. Again, as you talk to people, they say, well, why don't they expand? I said, nope, it will lose its charm and its ambiance. They have such a rhythm, and it's such, for a small spot, it's such a well-oiled machine.
As much as there's like specific memories that have been good, it's also, I think, just watching, you know, like I was talking about, you know, how the restaurant's evolved and how much it's just, while it's changed, it's stayed the same. And I think that's, you know, again, it's just like, that's sort of the beauty of it. It's just been this magical place for so many people, you know, for a long time now. You know, it's, blink your eye and it's like, you know, I started in high school, now I'm almost 40.
Somebody, you know, there'll be 4 kids, high school kids, you know, for prom or something like that. And maybe these people here had no idea who they were, would buy their dinner and stuff, so. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It's a,
Cry.
kind of at times. Yeah. So I mean, it's like nobody's just in and out, and you know, their customer once and bye-bye, see you later. It's almost like you're friends now.
watching the restaurant grow up from the first days to, you know, seeing at 4 o'clock the people waiting outside to get in at 5, to, you know, having my brother and sister or my dad come to dinner, you know, and sharing that with my family and enjoying being here. And like I said, it's where strangers become friends and friends become family.
And most people eat out this day and age, and it's expensive, and they choose to put their money there, and that's nice to know.
He's got something that I never had, was just able to, once somebody says their name, I mean, they can come in 2 weeks and he'll know their name.
He greets them at the front door and shakes their hand when they leave, and he means the world to us. We've just grown up, all of us, from being a young adult to having a family and having a house and just doing things together.
I think maybe a lot of it was when he was, you know, when he got into skating, you know, we joined, you know, speed skating and stuff like that, and he was really good at it. And there was a lot of, you know, the people that were all into it became a family, and I think that's kind of what's rolled over into this. So I think that's part of why he's so outgoing and energetic and stuff like that, just because, you know, because of that. So, you know, I credit a lot of people around us.
If I had to describe Simon in one word, the easiest way I could put it would be he is generous, and arguably one of the most generous people I know. I've kind of gotten to see a lot of different operations and how, you know, like some very successful restaurateurs, and he just has a way of treating not only his customers but even his employees in a way. He's arguably the most generous person I've ever met in my life, and very thankful for it.
We started out with just like a chocolate cake. I said, here, I'll make you a chocolate cake every night, but you have to be done with it by the end of the night. And he was like, well, I don't think I can sell a whole cake every night. And I said, then give it away, I don't care. You know, just make sure it's not there the next day. So then he started doing that, and people, you know, they liked it. And then I was doing a carrot cake and kind of rotating it, and everybody really started saying that they liked the red velvet cake the best. And somebody was, you know, we'd get a review somewhere that said, I came in for the red velvet cake, but they had carrot cake, you know. And we weren't charging anybody for it, but it was still one of those things. So I was like, okay, but I'm just gonna start making red velvet cake.
Does Simon know the recipe for the cakes? Like, someday, is that gonna live on? Is he going to be making them?
Well, I'm hoping.
They offer to, but they don't realize it. Simon frosts different than I do. I make sure it's even across the thing, and Simon just takes a spatula and slops it on and spreads it around. And I spend like 15 minutes doing each cake.
Our granddaughter, she just turned 5, so I'm hoping, you know, at some point in time I'll have her definitely helping, because she does like to do that, but roll it over to her sometime. That'd be cool.
If I just describe Simon's in one word, it's tough because I can't think of just one word I put several together to do it. I want to say family, period. I know, it's like I'm stopping by home.
You know, we nestle into our favorite booth, number 3.
Number 3.
You know, and we just go, yeah, we're in here for a while.
I've taken a little ribbing about taking bread home that we don't eat, so I want to add that I take it home in the napkin, and Simon says I'm stealing napkins, and I'm just returning them, so you know I already have a set at home, so I'm bringing some back for you.
Or I asked for a glass of wine, and she said it's his birthday or something, and so he just set the bottle down and walked away.
Yeah.
And
Not too many restaurants.
And it wasn't on our bill.
Yeah, no one does that.
Yeah.
To me, it's just the people here. You know, the staff. Like the other night when I was here helping out, they were here at least till midnight, and maybe even later, just preparing for the next day because it was so busy that night. Not a complaint. They're just all chattering and having fun. So I just think I like the atmosphere.
He's able to do things in ways that are maybe not traditional, and that's, you know, maybe that's part of the, you know, the magic and why people gravitate towards him and the restaurant so much, is that it's a little unorthodox, but it just works, you know, and that's, you know, it's natural. It's just it's not a show, it's not a facade, it's just how he genuinely feels and how he acts and treats people. It's, you know, it's very real, so.
Congratulations, Simon. We were just thinking about it, 20 years in business. We used to come in at the beginning and you'd say, sit wherever you want. Now we come in and you say, do you want a drink while you're waiting for your table?
Well, we've solved so many problems of the world over my half bottle of Rombauer and a screwdriver. So we hope to continue that for many more years to come. Congratulations. We love being there.
And Simon, we come for the food, but we really become because of you and all your employees who we treat like family and you treat us like family, and we just have fun coming. So we're gonna keep coming, so keep going.
Congrats. You're so welcoming to everyone, and it's what makes the place the best known secret that really isn't a secret anymore.
So don't forget your favorite customers, Bob and Jody.
Congrats.
Congrats.
My name is Christy, and I've been coming to Simon's pretty much ever since they opened, and I'm one of those who stands in line outside at 4:30.
Hi Simon, love your restaurant, my top restaurant in Des Moines. I can't imagine not having your beef stroganoff, and wish you the best of the next 20 years. You're awesome.
Hi, it's Marilyn. I tell everyone I know about your restaurant, but then I hope they don't come so we can still get a table. We love it, love it, love it.
Love
Congratulations.
it.
Congratulations.
Hi, Simon.
Hi, Simon.
Congrats on 20 years.
Wow, I can't believe it's been that long.
I mean, it was hard to believe you opened a restaurant when you were 10 years old, but it worked somehow.
I wasn't sure it was gonna when you first started. It made me a little nervous.
The one thing that always comes to mind when we go to your place isn't the old TV show Cheers and the theme, everybody wants to go where somebody knows their name. And that's you, Simon.
Yeah, you've done a great job. And you're obviously a great boss because your people stay with you, and that's a big deal. It makes us happy to see the same wait staff.
So, congrats to you, and let's make it 20 more.
Because we'll still be around.
Standing here in front of Simon's wonderful restaurant. My nephew, Simon Gohey. He's been here 20 years, and I couldn't be more proud of Simon. And to tell you the truth, Simon actually grew up in this neighborhood, basically a block and a half that way, for the first 6 years of his life. And now he's owned this restaurant for 20 years. So the Merle Hay Association will always be a part of his life, and so will Simon's. And I am basically grateful that he's able to be this successful, and I hope to see you again in another 20 years to do another video about the success of my wonderful nephew, Simon Gohey.
Hey, Simon. congratulations on owning and running Simon for 20 years. It's unbelievable that it's already been 20 years, but it's no surprise because you put together an amazing staff, you run the place the right way, and you put out some amazing food. Congratulations. I can't wait for the next 20, and maybe at the next celebration we'll have some balloons to celebrate. Enjoy, Simon. Congratulations.
Hey Simon, just wanted to say congratulations on 20 years at the restaurant. Couldn't be happier for you and your whole team. Appreciate all that you do for me, and I'm sure everybody else would feel the same way. So congratulations again on 20 years, and wish you another 20 great more.
Hi, Simon.
We know that it takes a lot of hard work and sacrifice to run a restaurant for 20 years.
From your knack of remembering every table and drink order without keeping a list,
To making that perfect dirty martini.
to the delicious lamb chops and red velvet cake, Simon's is truly a special place.
But the most important ingredient, and the reason why we keep coming back over and over, is that you have the knack of making everyone who walks through your front door feel like family.
Thank you, Simon,
Cheers to 20 years.
and best wishes for many more.
Hey Simon, congratulations on your big milestone. Cheers,
Cheers
to 20 years.
Hey Simon, we just wanted to wish you congratulations on 20 years. It's pretty incredible to see the fan base. People just absolutely love your restaurant. And I guess if I was to wish for anything, it was just there was a few less people that liked your restaurant, so it was a little easier to get into. But seriously, congrats. Doing a great job.
So what does Simon's mean to us?
Well, Simon's was a place where I worked and met one of my best friends, and then got to meet this hunk over here. It has such special memories to us. So many inside and outside that restaurant with you, Simon. So proud of everything you've accomplished in 20 years, which is crazy. Yeah, it's been an incredible ride to be part of it and see how much growth you've had and all the things that you've been able to do. So can't wait for the next 40.
Yeah, we literally wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Simon, and nor would our kids. We met at Simon's. Simon's is like that feeling when you're hanging out by a cozy campfire or a fireplace. It's comfortable no matter who you are, what you're dressed like. You just feel comfortable there. The people are great. The food is great. It's one of our favorite and go-to staples in the best restaurant in Des Moines. But yeah, we'll never forget it. We'll always be there, and we're just getting started. Yeah, baby.
Love you.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Simon, on having the best restaurant in town for 20 years and for employing me. Hope you find time to celebrate.
1, 2, 3. Congratulations, Daddy.
We are so proud of you.
Congratulations, Daddy.
20 years, what an accomplishment. We are so proud of you, and I am grateful for a partner like you so that you can be an example to our kids.
How I'm big.
You're pretty big, yeah. Are you gonna take over the restaurant?
Yeah.
Or are you?
Me and Bea.
All right, looks like we have a couple munchkins who are willing to take over the role for us in the next couple years. But I just wanted to say I'm so proud of you, and we are lucky to have you as the leader of our family who really puts his heart and soul into the business. I know I for sure admire the space that you've created in creating a second home for so many people where they just feel welcome. You really see individuals for who they are, and it's no small task, and we're grateful for you. We love you. Congratulations.